Hey guys, it's me, I'm Yue, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be reviewing the Daisy Marquez palette, and I achieved this look right here with the palette. I am really impressed. Like, honestly, I'm really impressed of the look that I came up with today. I don't know where it came from. I just kind of like Jesus take the wheel, and I went in and did whatever. So if you guys are interested to know how I achieved this look step by step, keep on watching. I actually added how to contour my face today, which it was you guys will just watch. I went through it because some things didn't want to blend out, and I personally think it was because I didn't prime my face correctly, but it's totally fine. It still looks good. My highlight does look a little harsh, like it didn't want to kind of blend out, but it is what it is. It's okay because I'm not going out, right? I just got out the shower right now, and I washed my hair after like 30 days. Do you guys normally wash your hair every day? Or I remember in high school I used to wash my hair every single day. No wonder I was a bald bitch. So today I'm gonna go ahead and review the Daisy Marquez palette. I've only used this palette one time, and look how cute, like, oh shit, alright. This palette would have definitely came in hand when I went to Miami because your girl forgot a mirror. And this is too cute because you should just put it like right here. Like, what? Alright, I see y'all. I think you did something there, Daisy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have no idea what look I'm going for. I'm just gonna, you know, what I normally do. I'd be thinking about one idea and then I end up doing something totally different. But I'm gonna start with the shade Icy, which is this white shade right here. And I'm gonna put that in my brow bone. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the shade Karma. A ver qué sale.
Just gonna put that right here.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade. I'm gonna go ahead and use Bittersweet. When I first started doing makeup, I would order a lot of products from BH Cosmetics because they're just so affordable. I feel like I haven't ordered makeup in so long. I love the BH Cosmetics brush sets. Those are the shit. I remember that the first brush set that I ever ordered was from Morphe, and it sucked. When I found out about BH Cosmetics, I was like, what? Like, I ordered a bunch of their brushes and they were so good. If you guys want to check those out, I highly recommend the BH Cosmetics brushes. My ultimate brow palette, that one is from BH Cosmetics, and I love that palette. It's like an eyebrow palette, and it has like, let me show you guys how old this palette is. Like, look how beat up it is, and then it's like I hit pan on both the brown and the black. It's a really good palette. I definitely would order that again. So now I'm just gonna go around and blend all that. To cut my crease, I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. concealer, and this one is in the shade Light Sand. So I'm gonna go back in with the shade Bittersweet, and I'm gonna pack that on my outer corners. With a fluffy brush, I'm just gonna blend that into the concealer. I wanna go in with the shade Karma, and I wanna kind of pack it right here. Hopefully I don't fuck this up, right? I'm gonna go in with Bittersweet and with a little bit of Matter. just to deepen this up. I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Flower. And I'm using this brush, which is a Morphe M124 brush, and I'm gonna put this on my lid. I feel like ever since I used that yellow pigment from Red Rose Lashes, it's like no yellow is bright enough. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So Red Rose Lashes has these pigments. Let's throw a little bit in there. Just a tiny bit. Don't get me wrong, the yellow is a nice yellow, especially for like a transition color. I'm loving these pigments from Red Rose Lashes, like I really do. I just started working with pigments, so I'm like new at them. The only bad thing about them is that when you try to blend out the shades, they kind of disappear. So it's more for like a packing type of thing, not for like blending, you know what I mean? Or no, do I explain myself? But they have like all these different pigments. They're all so bright, like they're all really pigmented. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pigments in here, and I believe they're $6 each. And you guys can always use my coupon code MIREIA for some money off your purchase. I wasn't expecting to come up with this look. Oh, let's add a yellow line. So I always use the NYX Vivid liners, but they do crack. So what I do is I put some on my pan right here. And I water it down. In here I have just some water and I spray it like 1 or 2 times. And then I just start mixing it in the water. It just gets a little thinner so that way it doesn't crack. I do that to my white liner as well. Alright, so let's get started with the face. And I feel like usually I don't go over my face with you guys, but I am today just because I got some new products and I want to try them out. Right here I have my BoxyCharm box, which we have this setting powder right here. Then we have the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil, which I'm going to use it as... Should I use it just as a primer? I don't think so. And then we have the Tarte Big Ego Mascara, which is fucking cute. Like, look at this packaging though. Like, I love the hot pink. It's too cute. They also sent over these 2 Ace Beauty Glimmer Shadows, and this one's in the shade Cotton Candy, and then we have Iced Latte here. And then last but not least, they sent over a lip liner, I guess. Alright, so let's get started. I'm gonna prep my face. I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild Cucumber water, and basically it's a 3-in-1 primer water. It preps, sets, and refreshes your face. So I'm gonna be using this as a primer today. And then I'm gonna go in with the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. Ooh. I love me something dewy, especially for the winter. I love dewy. I'm like sniffing it extra hard because I want to see what it smells like, but it kind of smells like rosas, to be honest. Am I tripping? I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Bronze Beige Medium Tan. To blend it out, I'm gonna be using a Luxie Round Top Blender Brush, and it's in the number 532. Today I decided to not carve the top of my eyebrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and carve them out right now. So up next is contouring. I haven't contoured my face in like forever. So I just bought this e.l.f. concealer in the shade Deep Cinnamon. I wanted to give it a try to contour. So I'm gonna be using this crown brush right here. And I also got this in BoxyCharm like I don't even know how many months ago. Oh, okay, it actually blends out nicely. I was a little nervous to use it because I know that the concealer, like the one that I use to highlight my face, that one dries out so quick. That's why I only did like this piece first, and then I'm gonna do like the rest. So the reason why I do this part first is because you start looking a little muddy, and once you do the highlight on your face, you clean up the whole contour. For highlight, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. concealer, but this one's in the shade Light Sand. I'm telling you, this concealer dries so quick. You guys see that? Oh shit, it doesn't want to blend out. Starting to blend out a little better. You can still see that little patch though. Okay, so for the setting powder, I'm going to be using the Becca Set and Refresh powder, which sounds good to me because my face feels really dry right now. I think it's the fact that I'm telling you guys, that concealer is so matte. Keep me close to keep me cool.
¿Te vas a salir?
No voy a grabar. Ven, para que digas hi.
No.
Sí.
No.
Sí.
¿Dónde está?
Ven, it's okay.
No, ¿dónde está?
Ven.
Vamos a decir que esa muñeca no se queda en la vieja chancluda.
Ven, pásate. This is my beautiful mother. ¿Cómo te va el trabajo?
Bien, cansada.
Espérame, déjame más algo. Déjame mis ojos.
¿No te dejo la camioneta? ¿Voy caminando?
No, nomás esta parte. Porque si no hay crease, ¿no? Duh. Dilo. Se siente bien like fresco esto.
Que la cola.
I went like that with it, and the setting powder fell like, you know, on my crotch, and my mom was like, ¿qué dijiste, ma?
Que si tiene la cola fresca.
Siempre está fresca, madre. Siempre. Alright?
You sure?
I'm 100% sure. Okay, vamos pues. Alright, I'm back. To bronze up my face, I'm gonna be using this butter bronzer. Okay, I guess I should have used the primer today because my skin is fucking crying for a primer. I feel like it feels really, I don't know, like it doesn't look bad. I just feel like it feels like I can't stretch my skin or something. I honestly don't know how to feel about this setting powder. Like it does feel really fresh though, like cool. When I place it on my skin, it does feel really cool. But I don't feel like it does much, like. This is an interesting powder. It's a Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. It does feel really refreshing though. Like that's a good thing. For my waterline, I'm gonna be using the Vivid liner again, and right here I have a Q-tip just in case it gets inside my eye. I can just take it off. I'm gonna go in with passion fruit and just put that in my waterline. I always melt in like the setting powder into my skin, so I just sprayed it with this Wet n Wild cucumber spray, and I'm just melting all of that in there. So for highlighter, I'm going to be using this Laura Geller Life Glows On palette, which shout out to Vanessa for sending it over to me. I really truly appreciate you, girl. Like, everything you sent me I've used, I believe so. I'm going to be wetting my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just use the French Fizz right here. I'm also wetting my face. So I do my highlight first, simply because it always looks really harsh, especially like the forehead and like right here. So once you add the blush, you just blend everything in nicely. For blush, I'm going to be using this Alamar Cosmetics blush. I also put some on my nose. And that's when I go in and blend out my forehead. Once the brush barely has any product is when you want to do all that. And this just brings a little more color into your face. You don't look as pale. I'm going to be setting my face with this little mini Fix Plus, which again, shout out to Vanessa for sending it to me. She sent me a bunch of goodies. She sent me like this, the DZ Marquez palette. She sent me pigments. She's the fucking realist, I swear. She's actually one of the first supporters to ever actually sent me like a gift to my PO box, and she even wrote a little note for me. It was too cute. So this is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in the, I was gonna say in the shade lavender, but this is the lavender one. I don't know, but this one smells hella bomb. Like, it smells like it reminds me of like a cologne smell, like a sexy ass man or something. Turns myself on. JK, guys. I'm gonna go in and do my inner corners, but I'm gonna be using this gold shade from the Box of Crayons palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Steve Laurent lip liner. Alright, honestly, like, I expected this color to be more brown, but it matches the eyes, so I'm not even mad. Alright, it actually looks cute. It's in the shade Vogue. I'm gonna go ahead and use these Red Rose lashes, and this is in the style Rivera. I love these lashes. I swear, Red Rose lashes are like definitely my go-to. If you guys have not purchased lashes from Red Rose Lashes, what are you doing? I'm using this Super Stronghold eyelash adhesive by Kiss. I'm in love with this packaging, I swear. This is too cute. So meanwhile my lashes get tacky, I always go in and touch up the brows. To place my lashes, you want to focus in the middle first, and then you want to do the corners. Wow, who am I? Alright guys, well this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy watching. I'm really impressed with the palette. It's such a beautiful palette. I loved this idea. I feel like a lot of people were bashing it, talking about like, oh, like I'm gonna lose the top, and like come on, like that's not a problem to me. I heard some people were hating about that. I really actually love the idea because this would actually be a really good palette to take on the go, simply because of the mirror, because I'm really bad at carrying mirrors. And it has a lot of different kinds of shades. Like you can go from bright colors to more neutral colors to dark colors, so it has a little bit of everything in here. I personally love the palette. Congratulations, Daisy, for, you know, this collab with BH Cosmetics. It's a really big move. A shout out to her. If you guys do purchase some lashes, don't forget that you can use my coupon code Mireya MUH, Mireya 2 A's. If you guys are ever curious to know if I have a coupon code with a certain company, test it out. I always ask companies to do my coupon code the same, which is Mireya 2 A's MUA, just so we don't get confused. Last but not least, a huge shout out to my girl Vanessa for sending me all these goodies. It actually warmed my heart. Like, it means a lot to me that you went out of your way to send me these goodies. I'm gonna start doing shout outs. If you learned something new from my tutorial, go ahead and comment down below, or your favorite part, or any thought, any comment, anything, just comment down below, and I'm gonna be picking 3 people out of the comments and giving them a special shout out in my next video. So if you guys are not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment, and I'll see you guys on my next video.